Hi, everyone. This is Rick. I'm going to answer a question that a TikTok follower of mine had on the question and answer video about creation that I did. And this comes from Maria. Question and answer. And hang on, I got to find it here. Every time I go to it, I turn on my video. She asked me, I have a question regarding Satan. He is a fallen angel, correct? God threw him out of heaven. So how was he a serpent in the Garden of Eden if Adam and Eve were here first and the serpent was also in the garden with them? Can you explain this to me? Well, Maria, I'm not sure I have the actual answer. I have a view as to why there is this confusion. And let me explain it this way. Maybe it might make sense to you and you could see it from a different perspective and you can go into prayer and you could understand it from the Spirit on your own. Let's look at it this way. Ancient people did not write their manuscripts in a factual basis like we do in the Western world. Ancient people used real events, real people, and then threw in allegories and metaphors, sometimes distorting or compressing the events in order to get across an idea, a broader truth that goes beyond the words spoken or written. That's how they wrote. That's how they saw it. They understood that words are merely a vehicle for the truth, not the truth itself. We in the Western world don't see it that way, and that's why so many Christians get the Bible wrong. If we cannot base something in a factual manner, we discount the truth that it's trying to convey. Facts are not truth, but that's how we see things. And in that light, and the ancient people wrote about the Garden of Eden and the fall of mankind, they took real people and interwove it with the metaphors of trees and fruits and serpents and a Garden of Eden. I don't personally believe the Garden of Eden was a real place. The Garden of Eden, I mispronounce it all the time. The Garden of Eden is a state of being in union with the Father. And the tree of life is that union that we feed on. The knowledge of good and evil is that deception that gives us a knowledge where we seek our own pleasure or God's pleasure, good or evil. And being carnal creatures, we seek our own pleasure. That's just the nature of our creation. And in doing so, that's what separated us from God. The serpent, Satan can, if he wanted to, conform himself into a physical entity for whatever purposes. But I don't see the serpent that way in light of how I just explained my view of the Garden of Eden. I see the serpent as that spiritual snake, that slithering deceptor who worms its way through the truth to distort it in our own hearts so that we can be tempted away from God and go after our own desires. So that's how I see it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I hope that answers your question, Maria. So until next time, God bless.